But look, Maria says that Mr. Trump's work over 40 years and the women that he's employed don't have any ramifications. Well, then let's look at Hillary Clinton's job as a defense attorney, where she defended a rapist and accused a 12-year-old girl of seeking an older man out to have sex.
I'm glad you brought that up because the accusation from Donald Trump and from the surrogates by PolitiFact has been paraded completely false. The claim completely false. She never laughed at the young lady.
At her.
She was it was a court-appointed attorney, and she was basically a legal aid. The PolitiFact and all the fact checks show that your claim, meaning a surrogate, not you specifically, and Donald Trump is false. And if you want to, you can look at it.
Don, the audio tape clearly has her laughing on two occasions. One,
they also mentioned the audio tape, and they said the audio tape is false as well.
So the audio tape isn't accurate?
Yeah, it's a false accusation.
It's a doctored audio tape, is that what we're saying?
It's a false accusation in terms of what she's laughing at.
What she's laughing at is the fact that...
It's not even clear that it's her on the audio tape.
It's absolutely her on the audio tape. There's no equivocation about it.
Well, I would tell our viewers to go listen to it, but I have to tell you that...
That's like saying that's not Donald Trump on the Howard Stern tape. He hasn't authorized that.
If anyone would fact-check the Howard Stern tape, I'm sure that they would find it would be true. Donald Trump has not disputed it.
Hillary Clinton does not dispute that's her on the audio tape.
Every fact-check.
So you're saying that? Are you saying that is not Hillary Clinton on that audio tape?
True. It's saying that she's not lying. She's not laughing, rather.
She's not laughing at the accuser.
No,
that's not what.
She's
that's
laughing
not what's
about the fact that the defendant that she represented beat a lie detector.
No, that is not Corey.
The facts are
that is not true, Corey.
Facts can't be interpreted.
Facts are anyway, none of that.
I've got to let you go. Thank you very much. More on our breaking news coverage just ahead. We'll be right back.
The story was mostly forgotten until in 2014, audio emerged of Clinton talking about the case with an Arkansas journalist back in the 1980s. Listen to her laugh describing the moment she delivered her forensic expert's findings to the prosecutor.
I handed it to Bailey Gibson. I said, "Well, this guy's ready to come from New York to prevent this miscarriage of justice."
Those recordings were played for the victim by Josh Rogan during his interview. Her reaction was anger.
When I heard that tape, I was pretty upset. You lied on me, and you're supposed to be it for women? Do you call that for women? What you done to me? And I heard you on tape laughing.
There is another piece of audio that Clinton's critics have pointed to for some time. Clinton on the same tape laughing about her client passing a polygraph.
He took a lie detector test. I had to take a polygraph, which he passed, which forever destroyed my faith in polygraphs. But you know what was sad about it was that the prosecutors had evidence.
But whatever.
doing what they call in politics freezing pockets, because the donors are giving her money thinking she's going to run. That means they're not going to have available money for other candidates if she doesn't, and I don't think she's going to give it to them.
She's on her way to deciding.
We'll see.
About deciding.
We couldn't help her any more than we have.
I know.
You know what I mean? She's got just a free ride so far from the media. We're the biggest ones promoting her campaign. We couldn't help her any more than we have.
I know.
You know what I mean? She's got just a free ride so far from the media. We're the biggest ones promoting her campaign. We couldn't help her any more than we have.
I know.
You know what I mean? She's got just a free ride so far from the media. We're the biggest ones promoting her campaign.
We couldn't help her any more than we have. I mean, she's got just a free ride so far from the media. We're the biggest ones promoting her campaign.
Look! You saw? He died. Look!
Needs to be asked.
Well, the question is also being asked. A lot of attention has been placed on his candidacy, Donald Trump, in the media. Now you have reports saying, listen, what about his supporters? What are we learning about his supporters, the new people truly that he is, to his point, bringing into the fold? Gabe Gutierrez, actually, Jacob, one of our reporters, and I don't want to quote the wrong reporter here, was just out at the Trump campaign. I think we have the sound, and my team will have to tell me, where they spoke with some Trump supporters. Let's play what they said.
David Duke and people like that, they come out from under the rocks all the time around this time this year. It got nothing to do with Donald Trump. We're all Americans. I think we need to stop with all the racist stuff and the race baiting. Like me and my friend right here, we just met today, we was talking. You know, we got to stop with the racist stuff and this, that. We all Americans, man, and nobody paying David Duke no mind.
Clearly, let me just be clear here. Obviously, the majority of Donald Trump supporters are not African American. I don't know how many African Americans were in that building, but that is one person that we have chosen to cut that sound from, David.
Well, yeah, but listen, Donald Trump has...
Today, our country has lost a true American original, my friend and mentor, Robert C. Byrd. Senator Byrd was a man of surpassing eloquence and nobility, and I will remember him for many things. It is almost impossible to imagine the United States Senate without Robert Byrd. He was not just its longest serving member, he was its heart, its soul, and its historian. From my first day in the Senate, I sought out his guidance, and he was always generous with his time and his wisdom. I admired his tireless advocacy for his West Virginia constituents, his fierce defense of the Constitution and the traditions of the Senate, and his passion for a government that improves the lives of the people it serves. As Secretary of State, I continued to rely on his advice and counsel. Robert C. Byrd led by the power of his example, and he made all of us who had the honor of serving as his colleagues better public servants and better citizens. Robert C. Byrd left such a legacy.
Tipping point of the night is actually not one, it's 20. The 20 most damning revelations about Hillary Clinton from the WikiLeaks emails. Ready or not, here we go. Revelation number 1, Hillary Clinton dreams of open trade and open borders. Over 100 ISIS operatives have been arrested in the United States in the past 2 years. But here's the quote from Hillary. My dream, she says, is a hemispheric common market with open trade and open borders. Revelation number 2. Hillary tells us, the people, one thing, and she tells her donors and cronies another. Here's the quote from her speech to Wall Street. If everybody's watching, all of the backroom discussions and deals, then people get a little nervous, to say the least, so you need both a public and a private position. Translate that to everyday English, she lies to us to pass the agenda she's promised her donors. Revelation number 3. Hillary Clinton admitted that Saudi Arabia and Qatar fund ISIS. She says they are the top exporters of extreme ideology. Nonetheless, Hillary has no problem accepting $25 million from Saudi Arabia and $5 million from Qatar. Revelation number 4. Hillary Clinton keeps a list of reporters who take their marching orders directly from the Hillary campaign. These reporters are from ABC, CNN, CBS, The Daily Beast, The Huffington Post, MSNBC, The New Yorker, The New York Times, Politico, Vox, Vice, and People magazine. The reporters themselves include Diane Sawyer, George Stephanopoulos, Rachel Maddow, Savannah Guthrie, Cecilia Vega, John Carl, and more. Revelation number 5. The New York Times gives the Hillary campaign veto power on quotes from Hillary to include or exclude from their articles. Revelation number 6. DNC chairwoman Donna Brazile, back when she was a CNN analyst, she leaked town hall questions ahead of time to Hillary Clinton. And then after the debate last night, Brazile imploded and claimed she was being persecuted when she was asked why she did that. Revelation.
The new FBI release of documents from Hillary's investigation left CNN's panel stunned.
Unlike 17,500 emails that she lied about turning over. The server wipe. Within weeks of there being a report that she had a private server, it was wiped. She thought that C, which stands for classified, stood for cookie or something, which stands for classified. She thought that drone strikes are not classified. She said that the reason she used the private server is for convenience, and that she only had one device. She used 13 BlackBerries, let me finish, and 5 iPads. This is somebody who is absolutely disqualified from becoming president. They destroyed BlackBerries with hammers in the State Department. That's not what we want the presidency.
Actually,
and
Evan,
hold on.
Can you fact check that? Hang on, Evan Perez. Hammers, fact check that for me, please, on the fly.
Yes, they did, Brooke. As you mentioned, there were 13 devices, mobile devices, and 5 iPads that the FBI said that, you know, in some way were used with her private email server, and they did, in some cases, just destroy them with hammers when they were done using them.